Welcome students in the second part of the third topic from Science and Technology, part 1, Chemical Reactions and Equations. Student, in the first part of that topic, we have studied some basic information related to that topic, that is chemical equation, chemical reaction, how to write the chemical equation and how to balance it. Students, now in second part we are going to learn different types of chemical reactions, and these different types of chemical reactions are mentioned as below: combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, double displacement reaction, exothermic reaction, endothermic reaction, oxidation reaction, and nothing but last one is reduction reaction and redox reaction. First, combination reaction. Combination reaction is defined as when two or more reactants combine in a reaction to form a single product. It is called as combination reaction. For example, when a magnesium ribbon burns in air, it gives rise to form magnesium oxide. Here the equation is written as twice of magnesium plus oxygen gives rise to formation of twice of magnesium oxide. Here magnesium and oxygen are the two reactants and they give rise to formation of a single product as a magnesium oxide. Second reaction is decomposition reaction, and it is defined as the chemical reaction in which two or more products are formed from a single reactant. It is called as decomposition reaction. For example, when calcium carbonate is strongly heated, it decomposes into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide is formed. Here calcium carbonate is a single reactant. After reaction it gives rise to formation of calcium oxide and carbon dioxide gas is formed. Third reaction is displacement reaction. The reaction in which the place of the ion of a less reactive element in a compound is taken by another more reactive element by formation of its own ions is called as displacement reaction. For example, when CuSO4 reacts with lead, that is Pb, it gives rise to formation of lead sulfate plus Cu. Here Pb displaces the Cu and lead sulfate solution is formed. Hence it is called as a displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction, and it is defined as the reaction in which the ions in the reactants are exchanged to form a precipitate is called as double displacement reaction. For example, when silver nitrate reacts with sodium chloride solution, then precipitate of silver chloride, which is white in color, is obtained and sodium nitrate is formed. Here the reaction is written as AgNO3 as a silver nitrate, sodium chloride as a NaCl. After reacting, they are forming Ag silver, that is silver chloride white precipitate, plus NaNO3 as a sodium nitrate is obtained. Students, in reaction AgNO3, silver as a positive radical, NO3 is a negative radical. In sodium chloride, Na is a positive radical and chlorine is a negative radical. In both of reactants on LHS, exchange of ion takes place to form the precipitate of silver chloride, which is white in color, and NaNO3 sodium nitrate is formed. So here we are seeing that is the exchange of ion takes place, hence it is called as a double displacement reaction. Next is exothermic reaction. It is defined as the reaction in which heat is given out or evolved is called as exothermic reaction. When slacked lime, that is calcium oxide CaO, is mixed with water, then calcium hydroxide is obtained along with liberation of heat. Here the equation is written as CaO as a calcium oxide plus water, it gives rise to formation of CaOH of twice, that is calcium hydroxide is formed along with liberation of heat. Hence it is called as a exothermic reaction. Endothermic reaction. The reaction in which during reaction heat is absorbed or provided is called as endothermic reaction. For example, when calcium carbonate is strongly heated, it gives rise to formation of calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide gas is liberated. It is called as endothermic reaction. In the board question, one of the question is asked, distinguish between exothermic and endothermic reaction. So we are seeing here exothermic reaction and endothermic reactions distinguishing points. In case of exothermic reaction, the reaction in which heat is evolved is called as exothermic reaction, and in case of endothermic reaction, the reaction in which heat is absorbed is called as endothermic reaction. Second, the evolution of heat leads to rise in the temperature of solution in exothermic reaction, while the absorption of heat leads to fall down the temperature of the solution in case of endothermic reaction. You have to write at least 2 points in distinguishing points. Next one is oxidation reaction. The word oxidation is defined as reacting with oxygen, and it is defined as the chemical reaction in which a reactant combines with oxygen or loses hydrogen to form the product is called as oxidation reaction. Example, when carbon reacts with oxygen, it forms carbon dioxide. That is, C as a carbon plus oxygen is gives us the formation of CO2 as a carbon dioxide. Another example is mentioned here. When magnesium hydride decomposes, it forms magnesium and hydrogen. Here we are seeing MgH2 as a magnesium hydride. It after oxidation, it gives rise to formation of Mg and hydrogen H2. Here we are seeing that from magnesium hydride, hydrogen is separated and hence it is called as a oxidation reaction. No doubt that both examples are of oxidation reaction. Reduction reaction. The chemical reaction in which a reactant gains hydrogen or loses oxygen is called as reduction reaction. For example, when copper oxide reacts with hydrogen, it forms copper and water molecule, and the reaction is here CuO as a copper oxide plus H2 hydrogen both reacting and forms Cu plus H2O water molecule. In this reaction, we are seeing that oxygen is removed and so that the H2O molecule is formed. Hence it is called as a reduction reaction. Oxidants or oxidizing agents. The substance that bring about oxidation reaction by making oxygen available is called as oxidants or oxidizing agents. Sometimes we have to supply the substance which makes the oxygen available for the reaction purpose, and that substances are called as oxidants. For example, potassium dichromatic solution with sulfuric acid, potassium permanganate solution with sulfuric acid, and H2O2 as a hydrogen peroxide. These substances are used as oxidants or oxidizing agents. Reductant or reducing agent. Likewise, oxidants, reductants are also defined as the chemical substance that bring about reduction is called as reductant or reducing agents. Here we are finding that during some industrial purpose reaction, some of the reducing agents are used to carry out the reduction reaction. Here we are seeing distinguishing between oxidation and reduction reaction. Student, in the board question paper, that question is frequently asked, and if the question is asked in second question of board paper, you have to write at least 2 points, and if the question is asked in board paper in third question, you have to write minimum 3 points related to each other. So we are seeing distinguish between oxidation reaction and reduction reaction. In case of oxidation, addition of oxygen takes place. In reduction, addition of hydrogen takes place. In oxidation, removal of hydrogen takes place, and in reduction, removal of oxygen takes place. In case of oxidation, loss of electrons occurs in reaction, while in reduction, gain of electrons occurs in reaction. In case of oxidation, addition of non-metal or electronegative element takes place, while in reduction, addition of metal or electropositive element takes place. You have to read it carefully while writing the chemical reactions of oxidation and reduction and distinguish. The points must be related to each other, and if 2 points are written on the two sides, then only you will get the full score of marks. Last one is nothing but important part of reaction, that is the redox reaction. The word redox itself suggests reduction and oxidation, and redox reaction is defined as the reaction in which oxidation and reduction occur simultaneously is called as redox reaction. Here the example is when copper oxide, that is CuO, reacts with hydrogen, that is H2, it forms Cu as a copper plus H2O as a water molecule. In above example, the copper oxide loses oxygen means reduction of copper oxide takes place, and hydrogen gains oxygen from copper oxide means oxidation of hydrogen takes place. So at the same time oxidation and reduction takes place. Hence it is called as a redox reaction. Thank you.